Guys, I'm looking at some crazy as hell conspiracy theories. And yes, you're gonna hear me say, were you high when you made this? And not the people that are talking about it. They're just casual observers that found
The main
this.
character in American Dad is actually Seth MacFarlane. Are we saying like he's voiced by Seth MacFarlane, or Seth MacFarlane is literally just an animated?
Or are we saying that Seth MacFarlane is actually Stan this whole entire time? It's all been a conspiracy because he actually is Stan Smith and there actually is an alien? Is that what we're talking about? And seriously, whoever thought of that, you are high. Okay? You need to get off of the weed. Okay? You just need to get off of it.
Character that doesn't exist in reality, because I'd be for that. That would be good.
Naruto, am I pronouncing that right? Naruto or Naruto? Naruto?
Naruto.
Naruto is actually about a blind kid selling matches. Well, that's combining, that's a whole other thing.
What the f are you on talking about freaking... Okay, whoever wrote that, god dang, I should punch you. I should literally just freaking punch you and end it. Not the guy who was talking about it, but the guy who made it. Because you, my friend, are dumb, or I need to just knock the out of you because you just don't know what the crap the show's all about. None of you guys, like, even take a minute. I just think you look at these cartoons for a bit before you even know about the story. And you just come up with these stupid as hell theories. And some of these are knack times, but even he has bad ones every now and again, but Jesus. I mean, I like the ones that are kind of plausible. No fucking coma theories. That has been done so many goddamn times. Oh, Ash is in a coma. Angelica's in a coma. Everybody's in a fucking coma. But are we in a coma right now? Am I in a coma? Is everything I know just lies? I really fucking hate the coma theory. Everything about it. What it implies, a whole bunch of shit. I'm like, so you just want to rape people's childhoods, or is that what you do? You just pop people, just the childhood cherry, and just is that what you do? Is that what you love? Is that what you love?
You just sound like a crazy person. The shrine that appears in the fifth element is actually a shrine to Captain Planet. I don't know what the fifth element is.
I never seen the fifth element, so I don't really know.
It's actually a little girl trapped in a cat suit.
Yeah, probably. I've never seen her eat cat food.
Hello Kitty.
Maybe. That's a maybe.
The Hello Human. Scrappy-Doo is actually a figment of the gang's imagination. Now this one I would be for, because Scrappy-Doo was clearly the worst character in all of Scooby-Doo. So if he didn't
He's not bad. Why does everybody think he's bad? He's not.
Of the dwarves from Snow White. I mean, I guess if they're in the mines all day, eventually their skin can turn blue, and eventually they get dwarfier and dwarfier and dwarfier.
Doesn't make any.
Their Smurf size.
What if
Okay.
the Fairly Odd Parents he's actually imagining his Fairly Odd Parents? What's this mean? I'm getting into a frenzy. Oh, Ren and Stimpy secretly ran the United Parents.
Of the dwarves from Snow White. I mean, I guess if they're in the mines all day, eventually their skin can turn blue. And
I don't like how they insult. I don't like the president as like Mr. Big sexually assaulted freaking Doug, and I ain't gonna make. Interest me. I ain't gonna make a lot of people that have been sexually assaulted, but and that's why it's called Mr. Dink. Yeah, but I don't think. Okay. If people can say that Mr. Dink sexually assaulted Doug, no, I'm saying he's a freaking pimp. He's a freaking pimp. And guess what Penny Mayonnaise is? Guess. Mr. Dink is her pimp. worse. Dog is in a fucking coma. So not only do things not exist, but Doug was in the coma when he was 3. And he somehow knows. But he knows what a pimp and a hoe is. And then he gets out of coma, and then he finds a pimp that looks like Mr. Dick and a hoe that looks like freaking Patty. Okay, Bugsy, you need to fucking calm down. I'm sorry. This is just
Warfier needs to tell their Smurf
the
side.
people who
What if
made
in the
these
Fairly Odd
series.
Parents he's actually imagining his Fairly Odd Parents? What's this mean? I'm getting into a frenzy. Oh, Ren and Stimpy secretly ran the United States of America for 8 years. I can see it.
Peter Pan is actually just kidnapping and killing little kids. That was pretty disturbing. But I can totally see it.
The window is just like, oh, this guy's coming.
They actually
No,
said
wait a
that Peter
minute,
Pan
wait a
killed
minute,
kids,
what do
so
they have to say?
yeah.
And the kids that think they're never growing up, that's because they died.
Yeah, don't hang out with Peter Pan.
In Gravity Falls, Grunkle Stan
Horace.
is a serial killer. Hope not. You know,
Okay,
there is so
God,
much
the
we don't know about Grunkle Stan at this point. I wouldn't be surprised if he had, like, murdered a few people here and there.
Yeah, me either.
The Autobots are evil, parentheses gay. Is evil gay?
What?
I don't know why those two are combined, but it's so uncomfortable.
The
Oh
Autobots are evil.
god.
Well, I mean, they are.
There was one freaking series where they combined with the freaking little mini guns. What the Oh god. They come together. Freaking Yanki, take over. Can't do this shit anymore. Can't do this shit right now. You go ahead and just do the video. I'm done. They've come together. Oh man. Oh fuck. I'm so fucked up when I think about that, but god dang it, what is wrong with you people? Seriously, talking about freaking Doug being sexually assaulted and freaking the Autobots are freaking evil and they're gay. What the fuck is up with you guys? Freaking Hello Kitty being trapped in a cat suit, which actually I kind of go for because you never see. I mean, Hello Kitty, you never see her actually say anything. Like I'm not talking about the one I saw on like Toon Disney, but the cartoons I've seen, she never really says anything.
The entire Earth every time they fight, right? They're probably not here to help.
Adventure Time. Jake is actually Finn's dad. They have this similar body shape. Oh my god, that'd be so cute.
The Simpsons and the entire town of Springfield's skin is yellow due to a severe hepatitis outbreak, and it gave them all jaundice.
What?
This one is, it was just a creative choice. One of the animators suggested it to Matt Groening, and he kind of fell in love with it, and thus we have The Simpsons.
What if Pokemon... Oh, this is so trite. What if Pokemon is actually about child trafficking?
How?
What?
That doesn't make how.
Samurai Jack.
You're... God dang, some of you are fucking insane. What the fuck is wrong with some of you? Bugsy, I thought you were gonna let me take over. I was, but the fuck is wrong with you guys? God dang, I mean for Pokemon Centers, that's just fucking dark. It doesn't make any sense, but fuck, what is up with your mind? Seriously, fucking god damn it. Nuts.
I don't know why we didn't do these. Emily.
These are all good. These are all gold.
Timon and Pumbaa are responsible for Mufasa's death. We see Mufasa getting thrown off by Scar.
How the fuck did they do it? Okay, dudes, you're fucking you either did this, you people either freaking made these conspiracies up as a joke, so cartoon conspiracies can freaking read them, or you really think that, and I don't know what to say to you guys. I don't know what to fucking say. There's like no words, no quick jokes, no nothing. It's just nothing is there right now.
In The Last Airbender, Aang is crazy and is just imagining that he has powers. We don't know if this is just the machinations of a diseased 11-year-old. Also, he was frozen in ice. I'm going to give it 3 M. Night Shyamalans out of 5 because we don't know, but I also like...
Fuck you, M.
like
Night
great
Shyamalan.
director M. Night Shyamalan.
The 7 deadly sins are represented by SpongeBob characters. Greed, definitely Mr. Krabs.
Uncomfortable naming lust.
Lust, maybe SpongeBob. He's frisky.
Oh god, no,
Avatar.
no,
Seems-
no.
They kind of are. I mean, there's so many similarities.
Oh, freaking SpongeBob, man.
The truth is, they're both rip-offs.
I mean, it's gotten shitty now, but I love it.
That Gravity Falls is actually Twin Peaks, but in a cartoon form. I think they've replaced cigarettes with cute Christian shawl sweaters. I think David Lynch is easily Grunkle Stan. That's a given. Twin Peaks fans will love this. They're not gonna get mad. You bureaucrat. Don't worry about it. Bender is actually a robot.
It's not really a theory. That's just,
Oh, you guys are high.
that's just fact. In
Like-
Arthur, Buster is an alien doing reconnaissance to invade Earth.
The fuck?
No.
What?
Jasper is the ghost of Richie Rich. He did live in a mansion.
Actually,
He did have a very childish sensibility.
that is
Obviously,
actually
this is
kind of
untrue
true.
because the ghost of Richie Rich
No,
was
not
just
really,
dug up
but
for a Netflix
it
original
makes
series.
sense.
Hey-o!
Hercules and the Lion King happen at the same time. Okay, no, that's ridiculous because they happen right after each other. Because in Hercules, you see the skinned rug of Scar, so obviously Scar is dead. So how can it be happening at the same time as the Lion King? Huh? I mean, maybe. It's
Okay,
different.
you know what I don't understand though? Like, I don't think they have it right after each other. I think that's just like an Easter egg because behind ate the fuck out of Scar. I doubt there'd be anything left of him to even make a kind of like whatever the fuck Scar's skin was made out of after that. I mean, freaking Hercules would be carrying a freaking carcass after that.
Quite ridiculous.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit is actually about segregation. Or it's actually just about the LA freeway system.
Yeah.
We segregate tunes into Toontown and people into not Toontown.
Like, tunes ruining the city. Gotta get rid of the tunes in this town. You're in Toontown. Where do you want the tunes to go? If you don't like tunes, get out of Toontown.
Yeah, man.
I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We definitely had a ton of fun making it. Thank you to all of our friends who helped us make this episode.
Guys, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with half of you. Whoever, the guys who made these theories up, you were either A, high, or you just did it as a joke, but either way, if you weren't and you were serious, what is up with your lives? What is up with your lives to the point where you guys think of this morbid shit? That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, well, donkey dude. So, what do you think? Oh, Bugsy.
Well, 2 days ago, on August 23rd, was the last and final episode of the Aqua Teen Hunger Force series.
No, before I get out of here, before we watch this, I want to just say, You got all you that make those stupid theories and don't put any thought on them. You guys make me sick, and you're weird. How the explain to me? Like I know that theory, but like tell me logically why would Nickelodeon even why would Nickelodeon even like Nickelodeon wouldn't even show undertones of that shit. So where did you get that idea? I honestly want to know. I honestly want to know. But again, that's probably why he's called Mr. Dink. Because Dink. I don't know for anybody else, but for like me and the guys, it's like another word for penis. So.
Just like what the narrator from the promo commercial from the Aqua Teen Hunger Force series finale said, we grew up with it. We grew old with it. Even some of us may have died with it. Wow, way to bring up death like that, Mr. Narrator. He also said
Dark Knight, it was
while
okay.
Meatwad was shown as an older man wearing glasses while paying bills at the table. But there is no more of the show. It's time to go,
bro.
No, wait, please don't go. I need you.
That's what I was
I
like.
thought the final episode was good, funny, and sad at the same time. Very tragic as well. The last episode is titled The Last One Forever and Ever. For real this time.
I swear that.
We mean it. I can imagine hearing Carl's voice saying the title like that. In the last episode,
I swear, if it isn't over and they bring it back, I'm so going to punch somebody in. I'm going to punch people in the nads. I mean that. I really do mean that. Because you can't be doing this. You can't just freaking fake the funk and be like, oh, this is the last one. Because I remember when they pulled that shit. It was way back in the, I think, 6th or 5th season. Like that was gonna be the last one.
Which Meatwad would like to play. Shake doesn't think he should and leaves the room claiming he's bored. Frylock and Meatwad start having short conversations on why they never have conversations. Well, due to Meatwad interrupting Frylock when putting one of his fingers up his ground meat of a butt, that is pretty much the answer. Frylock and Shake are at a steakhouse and Frylock explains that he's dying, with the gem on his back reaching its 15-year
And the thing is, Shake didn't even care.
Is in reality a simulation that is meant to prepare the two for an actual mission to the world of Claimedia.
It's like, that's as long as we've been detectives. I'm like, Shake, you and Frylock haven't detected anything throughout this whole entire series. Nothing. You guys dropped that. You guys dropped it. Right around the 2nd episode, or probably even, I don't even remember, like around the 10th episode, because then you guys stopped dropping the detective thing. But they didn't show it off as one, but
where they can find a replacement gem for Frylock, plus saving his life. Meatwad, on the other hand, won the game by himself. We'll move on to where the trio end up going to a secret ground rocket Frylock built to complete the mission. Frylock takes Meatwad with him as part of his plan. Shake, of course, is pissed, attempting to dismantle the rocket, but fails and falls off a ladder. While on his back, we all witness an identical gem on the bottom of his cup, which I don't recall in any Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode. I don't recall any gem on the bottom.
Dark Knight, man. Dude, they just did that for they just did that for the gag. Trust me, if Shake had a gem under his cup, we would have seen it. I mean, there's a whole bunch of times where he's been off, where he has been fell to the floor, and we never seen that. We have never seen that.
Shake's cup. And I don't think Shake even knew or remember. Frylock tries to attack Shake to get the jewel, but apparently Shake needs the jewel to live as well. Otherwise, Shake will die too. Meatwad transform into a wall between the two, trying to stop the fight. Frylock doesn't believe Shake deserves it because he's a dick. It's true, Shake can be a dick and a-hole. Poor Frylock, his nose is bleeding. As for Meatwad, he traded his jewel to a friend of his for some tater tots
and some
and
barbecue sauce.
some barbecue dipping sauce.
I was like, yeah, well, that's totally what you do. That is totally what you do.
Is that not funny or what? Oh man, Meatwad for the win.
Meatwad
Frylock
for
demand
the
to know
win.
how he's still living. Meatwad's guess is the power of magic and imagination as an imaginary version of Santa, a talking roller skate, and a
You know, Bugsy, I actually do think that's probably how he is. That's probably how he outlived freaking Shake and freaking Frylock. That's the only way that makes sense to me in my mind. Because they all had gems. They all should have died at the same time. But then again, I mean, wouldn't that be kind of more sad because they all die? Yeah, but that's the thing. They all have died before. So I guess they didn't want to just say, boom, they're dead. No, they wanted Meatwad to live. To show that it's actually permanent.
or donkey. That donkey killed me. Sound like a horse. And Meatwad's just smiling. I love when Meatwad smiles. It cracks me up and it really lifts up somebody's day.
No, I was
Meatwad,
like, no.
love you.
The moment
Frylock
I
doesn't
looked at
buy
that
it.
horse, donkey or horse, I was like, what the fuck is that thing? But Bugsy, I was like, what the motherfucking fuck is that shit? That ain't no donkey, and that ain't no horse.
That ain't it. That's a bunch of bull crap. Back at the house, Shake has a bucket list to fulfill, which is having sex written 50 times. Carl drives the gang to a massage parlor and gives Shake instructions on who to ask for, telling Shake, don't tell him that Carl said that, and don't even mention Carl's name. Instead of
mention
having
me.
sex, Shake ends up with a mop shoved up his butt. Frylock then collapsed, blood is everywhere, and they all hurry back to the rocket, causing Frylock to be ill to make the trip. Meatwad and Shake, along with Dewey, Vanessa, and Boxy Brown, head to
Boxy
Chlamydia.
Brown.
Everyone splashes down on the planet. The sub is under attack by clams. When heading for the torpedo, Shake was kind enough apologizing to Meatwad for yelling at him throughout the years, and also made him stronger in the long run. Meatwad fires a torpedo so Shake could reason with the clams, but his plan backfires when Shake remembers he is allergic to shellfish and has angered the clams, causing Shake to die. No! And Meatwad told him, Shake, get back in the ship! Get back in the ship! But Shake doesn't get back in the ship.
Okay, just remember the thing he said.
Because of his heroic sacrifice, it allows an opening for Meatwad to reach the mother clam. Shake's final words were, Aqua Teen Hunger Force forever! No, Shake. Meatwad gets the jewel, but he is also surrounded by the clams. Poor Shake, now he's turned into a skeleton. Then the imaginary version of Santa appears, telling Meatwad, use your brain, dumbass! Yeah, Meatwad is slow, but who cares? He's funny. He stuffs the jewel in his head and unleashes powerful eye lasers that destroyed all the clams. Die, clams, die!
Which was beautiful.
Meatwad returns home to give Frylock the gem, but it backfires when Meatwad remembered he left it back on the planet when trying to find the keys to the sub-rocket. No! Meatwad, why did you have to forget? Where was the imaginary Santa when you needed him? Why couldn't Santa show up saying, "Don't forget to bring home the gem, dumbass"? Santa, you suck for not appearing. Which means Frylock passes away as well. No!
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one.
Meatwad begins to grieve.
Because, you know, Frylock in most of the other episodes, he's the only one that keeps it together. And and that's the reason he had to die and Shake had to die. Because if Meatwad and Shake both died, we know how this would have played out. Where freaking Frylock does the whole, "I'm gonna hang out with the bad crowd," and blah 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 blah. Just without the zombies going, "Yes, you did. Yes, you did." They used to creep me out, by the way. Like, seriously, I used to have nightmares about that. Like freaking, they'd come to me and say, "Yes, you did." I'm like, "What the fuck did I do?" No, it'd be more like, "No, I didn't." Like, seriously, Shake's freaking Frylock's the one that killed you. And they just look at me like, Frylock's the one that killed us. And then Meatwad looks at me like, "Oh yeah. Well, I dream and go, sorry for troubling you." And then Carl would come out and be like, "Yes, you did." And then shake me and then wake me up. I'm like, okay. I have dreams where I'm just like, okay, that shit just happened. I don't know where to go from that.
Man, that's sad. Carl asked Meatwad where was Shake, as Meatwad said he died as well. Then Carl asked him, "Are you sure? Did you check?" "Dude, he said Shake died. What more do you want from him?" As the episode comes to an end, Meatwad dates a woman. They got married, have children, grew old together. Meatwad shown paying bills just like from the series finale promo. In the future, Meatwad and his family return to the house Meatwad grew up in. The house is now yellow and is in better shape than it ever was when he was growing up in the house with Shake and Frylock. He knocks on the door, no one answers.
And
So the family goes next door to what used to be Carl's house.
And Margula's dead too.
Basically, Carl either died or moved away. The family drives away and Willie Nelson comes outside just after they drove off. "What's up, Willie Nelson?"
I'll just say this. Carl left. I think he left. I didn't think he died or anything. He just, Shake's gone. Fryman's gone. Meatman's gone. I might as well just go. Go and find some other people that want to know how to rock. So I'm gonna take Too Wicked one last time and ride off into the sunset and probably find a broad and then try to pay with quarters, which that will undoubtedly not work, and I will probably get my tongue bitten off again.
To me, it would have been better if both Shake and Frylock would have survived and Meatwad and the family would return to the house he grew up in, visiting Shake and Frylock, then visiting Carl next door. Or Shake still dies, but Santa reminds Meatwad to get the gem. Frylock is saved, then in the future, Meatwad and the family visits Frylock, sharing memories the trio had together, and he still visits Carl. It's sad that both Shake and Frylock died.
Oh yeah, it is.
Even though Shake is a dick.
Oh, Shake.
But it's sad that both of them died. Plus, not knowing what happened to Carl. There needs to be an alternate ending for this series finale.
Probably not, but again, I like my ending because it's just him. It's just freaking Carl just saying he's just done and he's gonna go and he's gonna try and get a chick and she's gonna beat him up or bite his tongue off again, and I just feel like that's a proper send off for Carl. It could have gotten. I mean, seriously, that's the best you can get from him.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force has so many great years from December 2000 to August 23rd of this year. The show has been on for 15 years. Impressive. Obviously, the longest cartoon, but overall, the longest Adult Swim show in Adult Swim history. Impressive. Go on, Aqua Teen. Robot Chicken has been around since 2005, and this year is 10 years since Robot Chicken has been around, and it may surpass Aqua Teen. By the way, tune in for season 8 of Robot Chicken 6 days before Halloween on Adult Swim. Now Adult Swim has left is Rick and Morty. I believe Aqua Teen, Hunger Force, Rick and Morty, and Robot Chicken were the only ones keeping Adult Swim alive. Most of the shows on now suck, especially live action shows. What's going on with Adult Swim? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my series finale
I think
review.
you really just hate live action shit. I mean, not like Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell is kind of weird, but I kind of enjoyed it. I love Children's Hospital. I love it, and I love NCUSUV because that shit is like that is what I wish CSI could technically be with all that. Just that's how I can. That's what I technically want it to be. But you know what? It's good that Aqua Teen Hunger Force is gone because like a certain somebody said, it's better that it goes now than it just be. It's better that it goes now and it doesn't get ran into the ground. And who said that? Jim from the Pizza Party podcast. That's who said that. So yeah, basically. What else should I say? I know I just kind of commandeered his review, and yeah, I kind of did. But honestly, I might as well talk about it a little bit. I think this is the best way it could have went. With both Frylock and Shake dying. Because any other way would have probably resulted in the exact same outcomes that I just talked about.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force Forever. Tell me your thoughts on the final episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you thought it was funny, but sad and very tragic at the same time? And what was your reactions when you saw Shake and Frylight die? Do you think it would have been nice if there was an alternate ending? Please let me know. Alright, see you later.
Bugsy, let's do one last thing for them. But, dude, I already got you. Say it with me, dude. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's been so long since I left you, but I was in jail with my nephew. Looking and you, and then you took my name, my fame, and then this money by name. You got to understand that Frylock is the man. After y'all, y'all. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Scooby-Doo, we back the course. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Scooby-Doo, back the course. I'm so mad that they never used this again. It was so good. It was so good. I think it's on their freaking Coleman film for that happened like after the movie. Wait until the creepypasta set in, my friend. A freaking creepypasta where Shake gets a human penis and just jerks off for like the whole running time. I Bugsy, shut up. Shut up, okay? Shut up. And he just keeps going and going and going, and it's so scary. Ooh. Ah, it's stupid. Bugsy, you're dumb. You're dumb. It's so scary, Yonk. Bugsy, I doubt they'll go that way. Because that would mean that they'd actually not think of something completely fucking morbid and actually think of something funny. That's more your thing than their thing. Yeah, you're right. Spooky, scary, fapping shake. We're so sorry, fapping shake. Why, I didn't even know you had a penis. Seriously, I'm kind of surprised. Seriously, are you not freaking out? Because fapping shake is really weird. It's a lost episode of Uncle Teen Hunger Force. And if anybody says it, I will say it's a real fucking story. And the reason why nobody saw it be freaking cause Adulton pulled it off, and did I mention for the whole thing he looks at the screen with blood coming out of his eyes. What the fuck was that? Oh man, Bugsy, shut up. Come on, you know that's how they would freaking play it off. You know better than I do. Yeah, they would. See, so guys, we will see you later. We hope you enjoyed this weird little video I just did for all of you. Yeah. I love you guys. I love you guys. I just do. I do. And also I just thought this would be kind of funny to do. Since broadcasting kind of went downhill today 2 times. So there you go. Chaos Missive Manage, I'm out of here, guys.